Listen, ladies, men are dumb, but we're not stupid to the point where we don't think giving birth hurts. Of course it hurts. It has to hurt. I've had that hurt. There's no way that squeezing a human out of you could feel good. And there's nothing we can do to make it feel better. There's nothing. There's no, if the only way I could make you feel better about giving birth is it's physical pain, which means it'll go away. I mean, that's the best I can tell you. You know what I mean? At least physical pain goes away. Like when I used to box, and I would get black eyes and headaches, but I knew like after a few days the shit would go away and I'd be okay again. Like when you're giving birth, all you gotta do is lean back and focus on getting this human out of you. You don't have to see what we saw in that room. 6, 7 weeks later, your vagina snaps back together. You're okay again. You'll forget all about the pain. You'll be walking around, you'll stub your toe. Ow, my toe. What about your vagina? That, my toe hurts. Watching your child being born is the most traumatic shit in the world. It's been 6 years. You're still up from it, Junior. Don't act like you're not. I'm scared to go down on chicks now for fear of getting punched in the mouth. I'm jabbing my way in. I'm like, it's traumatic, right, Luke? You were there when she was born. It's with you. How many years now? He still can't get over it. Mom's fine. It's like watching your favorite restaurant burn down. I mean, they'll rebuild it, you know. But I'm not eating there again. Dad, I'm not, See the Jamaican guy, brethren, we don't do them kind of things. We might bore out a coconut, but we not yam that pom-pom, we don't.
Everybody's got this race culture issue in this country, you know? Anywhere, you know, there's a big difference between race and culture. Because racially, I'm an Indian man. Culturally, not at all. Many of you may think you're Indian, or, you know, some people think they're Italian, but then they've never been to Italy in their life. They don't speak Italian. It always bugs me out when they call black people in America African Americans. You're not fucking African. You're black. If a black guy showed up in Africa tomorrow, what's happening? You'd be, that motherfucker's crazy. Get him away from me. They'd be looking for a white guy. Oh my God, thank God you're here. Those brothers over there out their mind. Same thing for me. You know, there's a big difference between race and culture. Because all my life, I've been identifying myself as an Indian man. I'm always like, I'm Indian. Yeah, what are you? I'm Indian. Yeah, where are you from? I'm Indian. What do you mean, what am I from? I'm Indian. Then I realized something. I was born and raised in Canada. There's nothing Indian about me. The only thing Indian about me are my parents and my skin tone. That's it. Culturally, I'm not Indian at all. And the only reason I know this is because last year I went to India to do some shows. And I thought I was Indian. And when we were flying over to India, I had this overwhelming Indian feeling. Inside of me, I was like, I'm the most Indian man ever. I just thought I was so Indian, you know? We arrived in Bombay. I was like yelling at the flight attendant, open the doors to this plane. Let me have my Indian people. Let me show those Indians what it's like to be Indian. She opened the doors to that plane. I turned Canadian so fast. I was like, I am so... Did I step in shit just now? When you arrive in India, the minute they open the doors of that plane, you get an overwhelming blast of shit smell right up your nose. It's almost like they hire somebody to shit in front of every plane that lands. Quick, quick, here it comes on. Shit, shit, and go. Shit and go. Go, go, go. And if you're an Indian person out there thinking to yourself, that's not true, then fuck you, you probably had a cold or landed in the wrong country. Because racially, I'm an Indian man. Culturally, there's things that happen culturally. If you were not raised in that part of the world, you will find it unacceptable. Like in India, grown-ass men hold hands with other men and walk down the street like everything's okay. And they don't just hold hands, they're holding fucking pinkies and swinging that shit. And to them, there's nothing gay about it. Here's the thing. There's nothing gay to them. To them, I'm holding my friend's hand. What's gay about that? See, you grew up over here. There is no acceptable time for two straight men to ever touch hands. Ever. You ever walk through the mall with one of your guy friends and your hand accidentally bumps his? Like, hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get off me! But in India, grown-ass men holding, like, and the guys holding pinkies, the best shit about it is, they'll still try and mac on chicks. Hey, what's up? Hello. How are you looking very lovely today? Some guys act like thugs, holding hands. They'll be holding pinkies and eyeballing you. Like they're trying to start some shit. I was at the beach in Bombay, right? I'm hanging out. This gang of like 16. Well, 17's an odd number. That would mean one guy's like, somebody hold my hand, right? So, this gang of like 16 dudes is walking across the beach, holding pinkies and giving everybody dirty looks. With their dress pants and flip-flops. How are you going to start a fight holding another man's hand? How? Let go. It's a different world over there, man. And I was there doing shows. I remember before I went to India, I was all nervous, right? Because my friends were like, hey, Russell, man, when you go to India, are they going to understand your jokes? And I was like, I don't know. Are they? And they're like, are you going to offend them? I'm like, I don't know. Am I going to offend them? Because I realized something before I went. A lot of my jokes, the punchline is the Indian accent. But it was funny because when I performed in India, everybody understood every single thing that came out of my mouth. Every joke, every line, every like suggestion, they were with me. Like they were with it, they were completely there. And it was funny because every time I did the Indian accent, they laughed harder. Because I think that they don't think that they have that accent. I think they think there's like one guy in India with this accent. Probably the same guy shitting in front of every plane, you know what I mean? Because they would come up to me on the streets. People would, like, in India, walk up to me on the streets. First of all, I don't know how the hell they recognize me on the streets. I'm like, it's India. There's over 1.5 billion people there. I look at least like fucking 15 million people. But they come up to me on the street, they go, Russell! They were so emphatic with their compliments, too. It was the best thing. Russell, your show last night. Russell. Your show last night? Too good. Son, first class, A1. Fantastic. The show was fantastic. Russell, your show was mind-blasting. You mean mind-blowing? No. Anything can blow your mind. This blasted my mind. It was...
How old are you, Bav? 28. Now, let me confirm this with me, Bav. You're 28. I'm 40. Aren't Indian parents obsessed with their kids going to the bathroom? It's true. From the age of 3, when you start going by yourself, for the rest of your life, your parents want to know what's going on in there. I'm 40 years old. If I go to my mom's house, Mom, can I use the bathroom? What do you want to do? I would. Whatever I want to do, I can do it myself. You cannot go to the bathroom around your parents, Indian parents. They want to know. There's always like they want to know before you go in. There's like the pre-game interview. And then there's like the post-show press conference when you come out. I remember 5 years old, I go to my dad, Dad, I gotta go to the bathroom. He goes, okay. Big job or small job? What? Big job or small job? I don't know, I gotta shit. Big job. Go nicely, go nicely, go. They always tell you to go nicely. What the fuck is go nicely? When have you ever been sitting there and just not gone nicely? You know, you're sitting there and all of a sudden you go, oh my God, I want a hammer dance. And then your dad comes in, you didn't go nicely. I come out of the bathroom, I'm 5 years old, my dad goes, how was it? How was what? You went bathroom? Was it healthy? I'm 5. I'm not a shit expert. It was 8 pounds, 6 ounces. You're a grandpoo. I have this theory. Tell me if you agree with this theory. How old are you there, boss? 42. 42? Really? What the fuck happened? You're 2 years older than me. How did our lives waver so far apart? What happened? When did you give up? That's what I want to know. Okay, tell me if you agree with this theory, all right? Please don't say you're younger than him. That'll really fucking ruin the... Here's my theory, all right? Tell me what you think of this theory. Say we all live till we're 80, right? Let's just say we all live till we're 80. I have a theory that in your 80 years on this planet, you will have a minimum of 5 really great shits. Now let me explain. When I say great shits, I mean the kind that you fondly recall later in life. Not the kind where you sit around and go, oh my God, remember the time I blew up the bathroom? Not those. And by blow up the bathroom, my Arab friends, I don't mean kaboom. I mean, when I say fondly recall, I mean the kind where, you know the kind of where you come out of the bathroom and you feel lighter? You go in feeling full and you come out and you're like, oh my God. You shit out everything you've ever eaten in your life. And not in a bad way, in a very comfortable way. Like you come out of the bathroom like, I don't think I have diabetes anymore. I think I just shit my cancer out, is what I did. I have a theory that we'll have a minimum of 5. But here's the thing. When my dad was alive, towards the end of my dad's life, he got very sick, and the doctor told my dad, he said, Mr. Peters, you're going to need to increase your fiber intake. And my dad somehow misunderstood that as I should have fiber all day, all night. So my dad would literally sit there with a beer and a glass of Metamucil, and I'd be like, Dad, what's that? Beer. What's that? Metamucil. Try it. Tastes like orange. So my dad was having so much fiber that he was actually having phenomenal shits on a daily basis. And I'm not trying to be gross or anything. But my dad, I remember one time going to my parents' house and my dad came out of the bathroom and goes, son, you should see it. It's incredible. The length of my bloody arm. It wouldn't break. It was coiling in the toilet, coiling. I literally had to stand up. It's sticking out like the head of a cobra. Come and see, I didn't flush. Come and see, I didn't flush it. Come and see. That is disgusting, Dad. I'm gonna flush it. Don't flush it, your brother's not home. I'm flushing it. You flush it, and somebody gonna get a hurt real bad. Thank you very much, guys. Good night. Be safe. What kind of doctor are you, bro? Endocrinologist. Hey, man. Sorry, buddy. First of all, I didn't know what kind of doctor that was. Second of all, you should have picked something that was easier for you to say. What kind of doctor are you? Doctor. What the is an endocrinologist? Camera up the bum? Look at, have you met Johnny Anal over there? Did you? Camera up the, Your daughter's in med school. Well, he's a doctor. Let's ask him. Since you can't confer with your daughter right now. A hormone specialist. What? You're going to the wrong guy, because... sir, I just need you to drop your pants. I just said my throat was sore. Just drop your pants, sir. Lie down on your side in a fetal position. So a hormone specialist. So what do? You you prescribe testosterone and estrogen, and diabetes is the most important disease? Well, then we should all have it then. I mean, it is the most important disease. It is the one that you should get at Christmas. It is, I don't know. What's your name anyway, doctor? I don't want to keep with you. Heartbeat. Yeah, I figured you were in Brampton, Heartbeat. I don't know. Something about you gave it away. I don't know. It's almost like I have ESP. I don't know. Just Dr. Harpreet, the endocrinologist. Where's the other doctors? Where are the other doctors at? Oh, why do you have seats? What kind of doctor are you? Clearly, Harpreet's doing better. I love technology. I'm just not good with it. Like any new that comes out, I buy it. I don't know why. I just want to have it. And hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. But the minute's like, oh, enter this. Yes, no, cancel. This would like to access. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I got Google glasses. I don't know what they do. I put them on. I was like, oh, cool. What do you see? Same shit you see. But I have something over my eye. I'm not good with technology. I love it. I'm just not good with it. Do you know how to program? So you could create an app? Come on, Sonny. Here's an app we all need, buddy. It's going to make you millions of dollars. You're welcome. Everybody in this room needs this app. We need an app that stops text messages once you've sent them. You ever reply to somebody? You ever reply to somebody too fast and you're like, shh? Because even when you send a message, it doesn't go right away. Your phone taunts you for a few seconds. You're like, send, and your phone's like, sending. Sending. Oh, I swear to God, I'm sending this. If you don't stop me, sent! We need an app that just stops it, like an unsend button. You know what I mean? Like sending, sending, not sending. Psst, psst. Just making sure you're still there. Good? Okay. We need that. You ever send a dick pic to the wrong person? Oh my God, that's embarrassing, isn't it? You're like, send. Oh, me. Why is Mona and Mama right beside each other? I get a text from my mom 5 minutes later. Still not impressive. Must be cold where you are. What the f? That's the little boy I remember. What? Indian guy? Good to see you. I knew you were Indian just by looking at you. I knew that. Good deal, buddy. Is that your woman with you? Right, buddy, huh? That's impressive to me, you know what I mean? Because you just beat all the odds, you know what I mean? Like it's hard enough for like a regular Indian guy, and then, you know, you added to it, you know what I mean? You kicked it up a notch. He must have lyrics for days, you know? Just, what's your name, bro? Sorry? Armin? Amin. And how did you guys meet? Through a mutual friend. You still friends with him? You're not friends with him no more? What the Not after he did this to me. You guys married? It's just like, no, let's not get crazy. You planning on it there, Amin? Sometime in the future? Well, yeah, not right now. I mean, kind of got a show to take care of first. How long you been together for? 3 years, wow. It's impressive. That's good shit, buddy. And what's your name? Jen and Amin. It's just not the name combo you hear all the time. I'm Amin, this is Jen. Yeah. Jen Amin. Thank you. That's right, I'm old today, buddy. I farted and dust came out earlier. That was a strange sign for me. What's your name, brown guy? Tim? What the is going on, Tim? What's your last name? What? Frosden? Ferozden? Why don't they just change it to Frozen? And how do you spell that? Ferozadine. Don't say it like that, yeah. Ferozden. Ferozadine. That's the right way, like Ferozden. It's a Muslim last name, right? Yeah. I'm not going to arrest you or nothing. He's like, yeah, it is. Is Tim really your first name then? It's not like, you know, Tim Shahid or something. Okay. What do you do, Tim? You work at SaskTel? 3 people like him. The rest of them are like, I can't get service in here because of SaskTel. Indian guy with the glasses. Looks like the nose and mustache came with it. That's good. Looks like one of those. Looks like one of those gag glasses, doesn't it? Like, who am I? Who am I? What's up? Nice. How you doing? Look, what's going on? Look at everybody all mixed up. I like that. White girls with non-white guys. That's what I'm talking about, huh? Black guy with an Asian girl. God damn. You're like, we got to capitalize on this Tiger Woods shit. Oh, somebody brought a kid. Good job, huh? Good job. That kid's going to learn some new shit tonight, my friend. Asians, good to see you, huh? Are you? All right. You look upset. What's wrong? You look like you're looking for a Dance Dance Revolution machine or something. Asians love that Dance Dance Revolution, don't you? God damn, they love Dance Dance Revolution. DDR. That's the short, that's what they call it, DDR. See, I said it, that guy smiled. Oh, DDR. So good. Do you know what it is, sir? Do you know what the Dance Dance Revolution is? It's not an actual revolution. So you don't have to worry about that. It's not like a bunch of Asians are going to knock on your door. Hey, stop dancing! It's not like that. It's a revolution! It's a video game. It's a video game. You can relax again. What it is, it's a TV screen in front of you,
And it's got these arrows that go in different directions. They just keep moving, and they go in different directions, and they're different colors. And it plays this shitty Euro trash music in the background, right? Sounds like you're in the backseat of a Persian guy's car. You know what I mean? Just... Hey, bro, this is best music, bro. This is... Hey, bro, this is best, bro. It's best, bro. It's biggest thing in Europe, bro. It's best in Europe, bro. So it's got the TV, the arrows, and the shitty music, and then on the ground in front of you are these things that light up according to what you see on the screen, and you're supposed to step on that, and that will teach you how to dance. And the Asians love it. I remember last year I was in Singapore, and the Chinese people in Singapore were lined up outside the arcade. Lined up! To play Dance Dance Revolution. And I was like, how hard can this shit be? So I stood in line. I get to the machine, I put my money in. The hardest fucking thing I've ever tried in my life. I didn't hit one single thing on the ground. I was one step behind every moment. I was doing so bad, at one point the machine even said, do you even have legs? It just said that right across in front of the screen. One point this came up in front of the screen, one of these, just... And I was doing so badly that the Chinese dude that was next was getting mad at me because he thought I was bullshitting on the machine. He starts yelling at me, hey asshole, if you're not going to play the game proper, then go play something else. Go play something your people are good at. Go play the taxi game. So I got mad, right? I'm like, all right, fuckface. That's what I like to call people when I'm mad and I don't know their name. Fuckface, I find, is a good way of going about it. Because you can't really get offended if somebody calls you fuckface, can you? If I went, hey, fuckface, and you were like, well, you want to go? What, you wanna... Like, you would actually be a fuckface if you wanted to fight if some guy called you fuckface. Because really, there's worse things you could be called than fuckface. What is a fuckface? It's the face you make when you fuck. That's all it is. It's... This is a fuckface, look. Is that really so bad? Is it? You don't even have to say it to somebody. Next time somebody cuts you off in traffic, pull up a sign and go, hey! You just call me fuckface? But don't roll your eyes. Don't roll your eyes when you don't be like, because then you're cum face. You don't want to be cum face. You just want to be fuck face. I don't know what it is about coming that makes your whole body freeze for like 10 seconds. Oh God! Oh. You get frozen in time, right? Oh my God! I'm gonna. Oh. It's like the end of a sitcom. Oh. And then the credits come up. Explain that to him. So I'm like, all right, fuckface. If you think you're so good, let me see you play this. This son of a bitch starts limbering up. Gets to the machine, sets it to advanced, starts playing. He doesn't miss one single step. He's just... It was the only time in my life I've seen an Asian dude open his eyes really wide. Just... Do it, open your eyes really wide. Try it. Nothing happens. I love it. This is the eyebrows move. That's it. It just...
So you're good with the computers, Anusha? See, you should be, because you're 22? Yeah, that's why you better be good on a computer. Do you realize the internet's been around for 21 years, which means you've had internet your entire life. I'm horrible on a computer. You know how bad it is for an Indian guy to say he's not good on a computer? That's like a black guy saying he has no rhythm. It doesn't make any sense. When the internet started, I was 24. It was too late. My friend's like, Russell, you're going to get on the internet? I'm like, just go without me. I'm only going to slow you down. I'm horrible on a computer. You know, it's easier for me to tell you what I can do than what I can't do. Here's what I can do on a computer. I can stream and I can download. That's all you need, really. You stream, you download music. That's all you need. I think if you're downloading your way too attached to the you should be in a relationship. I don't know how to upload. That's the whole sentence. I genuinely, like, I can do it from my phone. Like, I could do the Instagram and Twitter and that because it's easy. It's like, next, add caption, share. But on my computer, no chance. One of my friends was listening to my iTunes and he goes, yo, that's a sick mix. Send me that? And I go, okay. So you know what I did? I went to the store and I bought one of those USB sticks because I know how to do that. You get the USB stick, you stick it inside of your laptop, drag the music in, you eject it. I could do that. I see my friend, I acted like I was from the future. I go, hey man, remember that mix you wanted? Yeah, it's right here. He just goes, cool, thanks. Hey, why don't you just put it in Dropbox? Why don't you go f yourself? Why don't you stop judging me? What, don't you have Dropbox? Yeah, I have Dropbox. Yeah, don't you know how it works? You just drag it in. I know you just drag it in there. I don't know how to get it out of Dropbox. You ever put anything in Dropbox? How the f does it come out? Is there another app called Box that I need or something? What's your name, brown fella? Sorry? Manav? Sounds like a Jamaican guy describing something he has. Yo, Bedrin, man, I have a new car. You married, Manav? Where's your wife? Where? But there's an empty seat beside you. There's literally an empty seat beside him. Come here. Sit with this poor. See, now you don't look weird anymore, see? Good. And how long you guys been married for? 22. You did 22. You're only 45, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? This is the vagina my parents assigned to me. Maybe your name's not Manav. Your parents are Manav this vagina. Wow. And do you have babies? 2. Nice. How old? 21. Sorry. And 17. 21 and 17. Well, you only been married for 22. You knocked it in right away, huh, Manav? Yeah, like. I do. So do I. It's awesome. What do you got, boys or girls? Girls, both girls. Do you have a favorite out of the 2 there? I don't want to say. So you're out of the danger zone now, 21 and 17. They're pretty much they're self-sufficient. Apparently you thought your wife was self-sufficient by sitting her way the f over there with that guy. Even that guy was like, the f. I missed it. What did you name them? What did you name your daughters? What? Wait, where were they born? Oh, in India. Okay, then this makes sense. Okay, go for it. What are their names? Ayushi? And Kushi. Why? It sounds like you borrowed somebody's cushion. Ayushi Kushi. But I put it back. And when did you move to Australia? 2015. Oh, so you're still brand new. Okay, that's fair. That's fair then. Okay. And do your daughters like it here? They like it here. Do people made fun of their names yet? Or? Well, you don't know about it yet. I mean, I just did. And I'm Indian, so I mean, you know. And what part of India did you come from? Delhi. Delhi. Ayushi and Kushi. Do you know what their names mean? What does Ayushi mean? Long life. Okay, so she's got that to look forward to. And Kushi? Happiness. So long life and happiness. Those are nice names when you translate them. How you doing, sir? You good? How's your man bun? Good? Nice handle in case you get decapitated. Nice. Boy, did you choose the wrong people to sit beside then. Hi, There's some seats in the front if you like, buddy. Hi, How you guys doing? You good? What's your name, sir? What? Rev? It's short for Rev Sean? Rev Sean. And where are you from? You're Turkish? What the? You look Indian as. Is that what Indian guys are doing out here? They don't want to be Indians, so they just say they're Turkish? I am a turkey. And your wife is Turkish as well, or? And you found each other? Here or in Turkey? Here. So you moved to Australia when? 2010, so it's not been that long. And you were born here. So you were born here. Your parents left Turkey, moved to Australia so you could have a better life and experience different things. And all you did was marry the same motherfucker you could have married had they not taken the trip. All because you like the sound of an engine going vroom. Well, I'm glad you guys found each other. And those two brown guys, you guys together, or are you working on those ladies beside you? What are you doing, buddy? There's two girls right beside you. You should, like, you know. Did you meet them at least? Did you say hi? Did they say hi to you guys? No? You know, it doesn't hurt to say hi. You can be like, hey, we're going to be sitting beside you for the next 2 hours, so how you doing? What's your name? No, the guy first. What? What? Shuaib? No wonder you didn't introduce yourself. No. Hi, I'm Shuaib. Well, bless you. This guy beside me keeps sneezing. And what's your name, buddy? What? British? Yeah, I see why you didn't talk to them. And what's your names, ladies? Mandy. You know, I didn't say, I just copied what you said. Mandy. And your friend? Jules. Jules and Mandy. That's a Schwaben Brothers. Take your pick, ladies. 'Cause rum is taken. You speak Italian? Yeah, look, what's your name? From what? Vincenzo. You're not even a white guy by name. How the fuck did you think you were a white guy? See my buddy there in the blue shirt and the fucking leather vest? That's a white guy. That's what I'm talking about. That's him, right? That's a fucking white guy. Those are the white boys I miss. Yeah, buddy. There you go. See, if I ask him, are you Canadian? Right.
My Filipino friend's mom used to like have conversations. You ever have people try and relate to you, but they don't really know how to relate to you? I'd go to my friend's house when I was a kid, and I'd be waiting for him, and his mom would have conversations with me about rice. I guess that was the common ground between Filipinos and Indians as a child. So, Ras, does your mom cook rice? Yes, she does. What does she use? What kind of rice does she use? Well, I don't know, it's white. No, I know it's white, but there's different styles of rice. You know, they have, the patna, the little patnas. They're little fat rice. They're little tabachoy, little patna rice. Then they have the good one, the basmati, the basmati, how do you say it? You're Bombay, how do you say it? It's, your people have come up with this name. I don't know. You mean basmati? Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the good one. It's very flavorful and everything. It's. What happened was I was doing shows in Dubai, and which, by the way, Dubai is an incredible country too. It's an Arab country, and they have. I don't know if you're familiar with the demographic over there, but it's like 52% of the population in Dubai is Indian. And I'm like, I get there, and I'm like, what is going on here? What are my people doing here? You go to Dubai, and everywhere you go, it's Indians and Filipinos. See? Those are the Filipinos. Putangina, we're here, buddy. Show them what you got. Do it again, Bombay. Do it again. I don't know what it is. Wherever you go around the world, there's Indians and Filipinos always together. You go to Dubai, Indians and Filipinos. You go to Singapore, Indians and Filipinos. Hong Kong, Indians and Filipinos. What are we calling each other? So, have you heard of any good job opportunities? Well, we hear there's some jobs coming up in Dubai, and maybe we can go there and do some disco dancing or something, huh? Ah, man. Any Italian people in the house tonight? Italians? Are you real Italian or are you like a New York Italian? In New York, that's not fucking real Italian, You what? Your parents are from Italy, so do you speak Italian? Oh, well then you're a real Italian. As long as you speak Italian, to me, you're a real Italian. Because you meet a lot of people in New York that are Italian, but don't speak a fucking word of Italian. But they act more Italian than the actual Italians do. I was standing in Manhattan, I was standing right in Times Square the other day, and this Italian dude walked past me. He had what I thought was like an Indian girl. Looked like an Indian girl. And they walked past me. I was just standing there chilling. Times Square, you can just stand there and look at shit. So they walked past, and I didn't check out his girl. All I did was this. They walked past. I was like, it's an Indian thing. The minute Indian people see another Indian person, we're like, I thought I was the only one. That's the bubble we live in. But I didn't gawk. They walked by and I just did this. And I just continued looking at whatever, nothing. I was just looking at Times Square. You're just fucking looking at shit. And I don't know how this dude saw me. But all of a sudden behind me I hear, "Hey!" And it's Times Square, so you don't pay attention to every A that you hear. So I'm just, "Hey! Hey, dick face!" I was like, "Dick face? I want to see who this dick face is." Huh? I'm like, "It's very close to my fuck face. What is a... I mean, if this is a fuck face, what's a dick face? I don't know what a dick face is. I don't know what a dick face is. So I want to see. Where is this dick face?" He goes, "Hey, dick face!" And he goes, "Yeah, you!" I'm like, "I'm dick face? Where the fuck do you get the balls to look at my girl?" Because this is what they do, is when they get angry, they'll ask you a question, and it's a really fucked up question. And it's a rhetorical question, to be honest with you. But they ask you like you're supposed to answer. They wait for you to answer. Where the fuck, let me ask you a question. Where the fuck do you get the balls to look at my girl? Where? And I'm like, what? Where? Show me. Why don't you fucking show me? Take me to the fucking store where you got the balls to look at my girl. Where the fuck did you get the fucking balls? Where? And I panicked, right? I'm like, Costco. Got a jar.
I never had any of those pressures growing up. I never had to worry about going to college or getting a career. It was never like an issue in my house. There was no pressure like that. Your parents would be like, "Just get good grades in school and go to college." Dad, my parents were like, "Oh, Lord." I never had to worry about going to college for two reasons. Number one, we couldn't afford to send me to college. And number two, I wasn't smart enough to go to college. Even my dad was like, "Whew, dodged that bullet, huh?" I remember being 16 and my dad comes to me and goes, "Son, you're going to graduate one day. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And when you do, you're going to need to get a job." I go, "Of course I'm going to get a job. I'm not a freeloader." I go, "Do you have any ideas though?" He goes, "Well, airport is hiring." Here's how dumb I was. My dad said the airport's hiring and I go, "Oh my God, my dad wants me to be a pilot." Because I thought if you worked at the airport, you were allowed to fly the planes. That's how I looked at it. If you work at a car rental place, you can drive the cars. Why can't I fly the planes? The guy's going to show up at the airport and they're like, "Russell, these people are late. Get them to Denver." I go, "Dad, you want me to be a pilot?" He goes, "Oh my God, no, son. Oh, no. No. You are far too stupid for that job, son. People's lives are at stake. No. Focus, son. You must focus. I go, "What am I going to do at the airport?" He goes, "Baggage handler." I go, "What the hell's a baggage handler?" "What's a baggage handler?" "Son, these people are an integral part of millions of people's travel plans throughout the year. I was like, holy shit, what does their job entail? My dad goes, basically, baggage handler's job is you take the baggage and you put it on the plane. What do I do? You take the baggage and you put it on the plane. I put it on the plane. You put it on the plane. I put it. You put it. Like put. Like put. Like Don't be stupid, okay? That's pudding. Focus, son. Focus, focus. I said, Dad, I want to be a break dancer. Son, you can dance on your break. 15 minutes at a time. I'm 52. We're old now, we're getting there. Here's the thing, I feel like after 50, you got 2 years left, but after 50, you'll realize you have more in common with an 85-year-old woman than you do with a 30-year-old man. 85-year-old woman will be like, do you remember back in the day? And I'm like, yes. Yes, I do. And a fucking 30-year-old guy would be like, hey, you remember back in the day? I was like, when was that, fuckface? Yesterday? Young people have no concept of time. Like, oh my God, that was so long. It was like 3 days ago. It was, hey, put on some old school. From when? Fucking 2017? Here's the problem, as I'm getting old, as I'm getting older, I'm finding more and more, day by day, I get irritated by young people. And I see there's a lot of young people here. And you're probably a pain in my ass. But I say that with love. Like millennials and Gen Zs, I don't know what it is about you that fucking annoys me so much. But you know what it is? When young people want to tell me things, I get irritated. Like, hey, did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? I'm like, did you know you could shut the fuck up? Did you know that? Did you know? Did you know you don't learn when you talk, you learn when you listen? Did you know that? I Googled this thing about the 80s. Did you know? I'm like, yeah, I was there, motherfucker. I was there. It's not fair that I feel like this about young people, because I remember when I was in my early 20s and some dude in his 50s came up to me and was like, your generation sucks, your music is trash, you haven't contributed to this world, I can't wait for life to kick you in the nuts. And I remember looking at him thinking in my head, fuck you, you old prick. You're just angry because you're old. You forgot how to enjoy life and have fun. When I get into my 50s, I'll never be like you. Well, here I am. It's inevitable. You can't help it, man. And I don't want to be like this, So I'm like, what is it about young people that bothers my generation so much? And the more I started thinking about it, the more I realized everything that's wrong with the millennials and the Gen Zs, everything that we don't like about them, everything that is seemingly wrong with your generations, everything we don't like about you is my generation's fault. Like literally, everything, think about the things we say about young people. They're fucking lazy. Well, that's our fault, because my generation said, you know what? I'm going to work hard so my kids don't have to work that hard, so they can enjoy life a little bit more. And now we're mad at them for it. Like, why don't you get a job? I got a job. I started a YouTube channel. I'm an influencer. What the fuck does that mean? What do? I open packages and I film it. I go, does that mean my wife is an influencer for Amazon without a camera? Influencer. Do you know any influencers growing up? Our generation never had influencers. I knew one. I did know one influencer when I was growing up. It was my dad's right hand. That was the only influencer I knew. Do the dishes. I don't want to. How about I influence you? Give it up for that guy, that white guy. He's a legend. You're legendary, sir. You're legendary. How are you? I don't know if you noticed, but you're white. I'm not sure how that happened. Where are you from, sir? Spain. Oh, shit. You left over? Wow, how many centuries ago did they get here? And this guy's still, no sé aquí. What's your name? Sorry? Alex. I think you mean Alejandro. Don't you Alex me. You should find a Chinese woman so you can make Filipinos. It worked once before. How long do you live here? How long have you been living here? 10 years. Don't you try and seduce me, Alex. I hear the way you're talking to me. Alex, 10 years. Do you like my taba? How old are you, Alex? 40? That's it? What the f*** happened, Alex? What? What's wrong with you, huh? This guy looks terrible. I mean, you look great, Alex. You and I are in the opposite ends of 40. I'm almost 48, and you know. What's wrong, buddy? Let's talk. Is that your wife with you? Hi, wife. How are you? I like that she's leaning away from you. Is that your wife? Mahal kita. Nice. Okay. Do you work, Alex? What do you do? Real estate out here. Anything good? Got some shit we should know about? All right, good. And there's a Bombay over there in case you need some money. You seem bored as sir. I got to be honest with you. Your body language is like, oh, get off already. What's your name, buddy? Brian. Brian. And that's your lovely wife with you? And she's beige of some sort, so some sort of color happening with your wife. I don't know if you're aware of it. What's your name, sweetheart? Annette. And what's your background? Puerto Rican. Oh, yeah. That's what happens, Brian. Be careful. Puerto Ricans, beautiful women, it's psychotic, out of their minds. I've dated 3 Puerto Rican women in my life. 100% of them are batshit crazy. Like they take jealousy to a whole nother level that I didn't even know about, you know? Like I was out to dinner with one of my Puerto Rican girlfriends, and she's like, who the f*** is that? Why does she keep asking what you want to eat? I'm like, it's the waitress. Well, tell that to talk to me next time. Sir, you ready to order? How long have you been together, Brian? 20 years. So you've gotten past the crazy. No, you're just too scared to leave. It happens. You have kids? Little Irish Puerto Ricans? Little. No? My daughter's 30. Oh, your daughter's 30. Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, no, I did the math on that too. I was smart enough to go 20 and 30. That gives us 10. Depending on how long they dated for, I don't know, but I'm assuming something happened before. I think everybody needs to get that first marriage out of the way. Not you guys, the rest of us. You guys did it once. You did it right. You knew what you were doing. This generation, ADD like a, you know what I mean? Like, hey, would you marry me? But hold on, what the fuck is that? You know, like that's what happened to me. I like to say that I'm a free spirit. I just love women, and I can't, you know, I do, and that's how come I had another kid. I wasn't trying to have another kid. I was loving a woman, and I do bad things. I make poor decisions in life, but fuck it, we're here, you know. I'm going to be 50 next year, and I'm going to try and figure this whole thing out. I think maybe at 50 I'll try and become an adult, you know. I'll do the other half of life that way. I plan on checking out around 70, I think. 70 is a good time to check out, I think. Well, for me, it's like, you know, it's like nice, you know, you're not too fucked up. Your hip may be hurting, but that's about it, you know what I mean? Like, we really took a wrong turn down just now. I don't know what happened, but I really just made the audience go, wow, this is really morbid. I'm not going to kill myself. I'm just saying. Jesus.
Traffic never stops in India, never. And it's not like we don't have red lights. We have red lights, and they mean the exact same thing. But I don't know what Indians are thinking when they're driving and they see the giant red light in the sky. They're like, look at that woman's forehead, she's huge. And they just keep going. But traffic never stops in India. Did you notice that? Brown? The only time traffic stops in India is if a cow is crossing the street. And a cow will cross the street. You don't need to be out in the country in India to see a cow. You could be in a city. I was in Bombay, in the heart of the city, and I saw a cow. In all fairness, you never see two cows together. It's always like one cow here, and then like 8 blocks later, there's another cow. But that cow looks like it's looking for this cow, just... Anybody see my cousin? And the cows in India are skinny as shit. They're skinny. That's why we don't eat beef. It has nothing to do with religion. It has to do with common sense. There's no beef on the cow. You don't think Indian guys sit around going, man, I really want a steak. From what? That's not a cow. That's a swollen goat. And the cows are assholes in India. They are. Because they know they're safe. Nobody fucks with a cow in India. When a cow's crossing the street, that's it. Traffic stops. I was in a taxi and a cow crossed the street. My driver shut off the engine. I go, what are you doing? Saving petrol. Well, how long is this going to take? Up to her. The cows know they're safe. Nobody honks their horn at them. Nobody pushes them. Nobody's like, come on, cow, move. Cows know they're safe. They just walk slow. They stop and look at traffic. They even moo with an accent. Moo? Oh, moo. My family's from Calcutta, and there's never any more than 3 people from Calcutta in an audience. Because everybody's still in Calcutta, that's why. We want to leave, but we can't, Calcutta's a trip. You see some ill shit in Calcutta. You see things in India that if any one of those things happened, like right here in London, the whole country would shut down. Here's what I saw. It was like 4 o'clock on a Friday evening, and I was in the heart of Calcutta, right downtown. It's called Park Street. That's where everybody is. It's like being in Piccadilly Circus, like when everybody's there. And here's what I saw. I was in a taxi, right? And first of all, if you're in a taxi in India, you know you're not moving very fast. And at rush hour, you're not moving at all. So I'm an idiot for getting in the taxi to begin with. Because when you are in a taxi and you're not moving, people pop out of everywhere and try and sell you shit you'd never wanted ever. I'm sitting in the cab, this guy, ding, ding, ding. What? You want cauliflower? What? When have you ever been sitting there and go, man, I could really go for some cauliflower right now. And it looked delicious. I'm like, no, I don't want cauliflower right now. Bouquet. The fuck is a bouquet? Flowers, bouquet of flowers, one bouquet. Bouquet? No, I'm fine. But you want? So we're in traffic, and I look on the sidewalk, right? Now let me explain something to you. The road's packed. Cars are going in every direction imaginable. People are crossing. And I look on the sidewalk. The sidewalk is packed like this. Only people are going in every direction. And I see a fucking horse. A full-size horse walking down the sidewalk. Now let me explain something. There was nobody leading this horse. It wasn't like, come on, Fluffy, let's go home. The horse didn't have a saddle on to suggest maybe somebody was riding it and they fell off. This was just a white horse walking right here, like through the middle of you guys. And it was walking like it knew where it was going. It wasn't panicking. It wasn't like if a horse like that was seen in the middle, in the heart of downtown London, and you saw a horse walking, the horse would be panicking. The people would go, "Oh my God, a crazy horse!" Even the horse was like, "People," or whatever horses say when they're freaking out, right? And this horse was walking like it knew where it was going. It was just like, and nobody's worried about this horse. People are literally walking past the horse like this. The stupid horse is here every day. Your mother's a jackass! You see some wild shit over there.